Here's Eddy Mansfield.
You know something? Let me tell you something, you wreck-saw cowboy. You're nothing. When I'm finished riding your butt, boy, you're gonna need a plastic saddle when I get through with you. Scott Casey, you are nothing. You're a patty pounder. And all you cowboys out there know what a patty pounder is. Casey, you stuck your nose in my business. One time too many. And I am the one and the only, the Continental Lover, a woman's pet and a man's regret, $100,000 smile, a $400,000 bank account. I got Playgirl magazine calling me every day saying, "Lover, please, why don't you pose in Playgirl?" But let me tell you something, Scott Casey. You think because I tore one cowboy hat up that I'm through? You stuck your nose in my business twice. So I stuck my foot through your poor little old cowboy hat. Because you're not a cowboy. You're nothing but an old goat roper. So you just take in consideration that I do not back down from anybody because I'm the one and the only, the Continental Lover, a rich woman's lover, and a poor girl's dream, and nothing but 230 pounds of twisting, stealing, oozing with sex appeal. So you bring your booty on anytime, anywhere, whether it be nose to nose and toes to toes, kung fu or boogaloo. First I'm gonna chase you around the place, and then I'm gonna erase your face, and then you'll have to leave in disgrace.
And Eddy Mansfield.
You know something, ladies and gentlemen? I humiliated Scott Casey with my perfection, and I sheared an old Angora goat named Scott Casey. It made me happy, ha ha ha, just to shear that nanny goat rider, just like he ought to have been sheared. I humiliated him. And when I'm through with him, all he's gonna look like is some well-done cabrito. I humiliated you, you nanny goat rider. You look it there. I humiliated him like he's never been humiliated. All the people in Texas, he cannot walk the streets of Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas. He cannot walk the streets of anywhere because of the Continental Lover, because he hated a goat roper just like he is in a...
With us now is Eddy Mansfield, and Eddy Mansfield may be better known to some as the man who had his hair cut off by Scott Casey. And I presume that that hat you're wearing has something to do with it.
Yes, Mr. Bice, that bogus nanny goat riding Scott Casey, he humiliated me like I have never been humiliated before. But I still am a rich woman's lover and a poor girl's dream. And let me tell you one thing, he has been running from me ever since that match. I cannot get a match with him. I have to bring in bounty hunters and everything because, Scott Casey, you're yellow. You're just like the people that back you. You're yellow. You run from me. You're nothing, Scott Casey. I'll beat you in every other match, and you had to go pay a referee off to beat me. That's the only way you beat me and cut my hair. But Scott Casey, why don't you be a man and come out here and fight me like a man and wrestle me in the ring? But you won't do it. You're scared. You are a yellow-bellied nanny goat rider, and you are nothing to me, Scott Casey. You are nothing but a piece of...
Wait a minute, wait just a minute. You come out here telling people all this crap about me. Let me tell you something, fella. I've got letters from people asking me when I'm going to get back in the ring with you. Don't back up, man. You're a man. You get over here and listen to what I got to tell you. You come out here and say you can't get a match with me? Well, open up those ears and listen to me. I'll take a match with you anytime, anywhere. I'm tired of having people come out and try to break my arms and legs. And if you want to get a match with me, all you got to do is sign on the dotted line. But oh no, you're yellow. You get guys come in from Atlanta, you're yellow. You're yellow.
Well, we got a full-fledged Donnybrook going here, and if something isn't busted before we get out of this thing, and I am not about to step between these two wildcats here, but we've got to have somebody come in and do something about it. Well, we got somebody doing something about it, but it looks like Buck Robley here in a place that was never intended to have action, but they've got.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I can't believe what I just saw. Are you kidding me about in that ring? Tiger Conway Jr., Buck Robley, Tony Atlas, and Scott Casey all at hammer talk. Now Scotty's left alone in there. The boys had words, and evidently it went too far. I promise you right now, it did. Not Larry tonight. Tuck Taylor's in the ring. Would you need to stay at home? Larry Lane, would you need to lost his bus ticket? As Scott Casey drums on his head and goes after Eddy Mansfield. Scotty turned his back on Lane, and Larry's big and he's quick and he's mean, and now he's got Scott Casey. Tuck Taylor into the ring. Lane into the ring as they both body slam. Scott Casey, ring the bell, ring the bell. Mansfield's going to disqualify somebody. And it's Tuck Taylor, Larry Lane, and Eddy Mansfield. And they're all about to get in my lap over here, and I wish they'd go someplace else. There goes a piece of steel, and Scott Casey's got it, and he's going after the whole bunch. And they better head for the high country, because Casey is going to use it on them. Police officers.
Gentlemen, back at ringside here on Southwest Championship Wrestling, and with me, the Continental Lover and Big Tank Patton. And here is the Continental Lover.
You know something, baby, when you see the Lover, you see the greatest sports attraction in the world today. You know, like when I walk down any aisle at any arena in the country, you hear that song, Another One Bites the Dust, because it is true. When you get in the ring with the Continental Lover, brother, you are in with the greatest sports attraction in wrestling. I am what I am. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm a rich woman's lover and a poor girl's dream. If a mop flops and the cookie crumbles, I am the law of the jungle. First, I'm gonna chase him around the place. Then I'm gonna erase his face. Then he'll have to leave in disgrace because, like I said before, I am what I am. When I walk down the aisles, the women are sweeping at my feet just to get a kiss off the luscious lips of the Lover. And so when you get to see the Lover, baby, you have seen the greatest of all time.
All right, welcome back to Southwest Championship Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. In the ring, Lee Cole from Baytown, Texas at 245. And fast Eddy Mansfield, the Continental Lover, he calls himself. Head from Tampa, FLA, weighs 229. And I've not seen Mr. Cole before, but I've seen Mr. Mansfield. And he's rough. He wins about any way he can, Larry.
You know that old fast Eddy Mansfield. Fast Eddy, what everybody calls him. You know, the guy has as much color as anybody in the business. But he is very quick. If you ever notice how quick his movements are, he used to be a heck of a baseball player. He played some pro baseball. He's got the quick hands, he's got the good movement, and he's an athlete. Any good wrestler you see out here has got to be a great athlete. That's what it takes. You see him right now. He's vicious. He hit the guy right across the neck. He softened him up right off. He's making it easy on himself. He's got old Lee Cole here all softened up, ready to go. He's going to sit out there in the middle of the ring now, and he's going to direct traffic. He's going to show off the crowd. He's going to get the thing. Look at that. Look at that face, almost like a sleeper hold. Boy, he's going to hold him right across the chin. It's not a choke now. That's a very legal hold, but he's going to hold Lee Cole in that headlock right there, the reverse headlock, and he's going to take the life out of him. That's what professional wrestling is all about, is getting that other guy, wear him down, and Eddie's going to sit back there and he's going to rest and hold the guy, and this guy is working. Eddie's going to sit there and relax, and he's going to take this guy apart.
The crowd chanting Casey, 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 in obvious reference to the feud, yay, war going on between Mansfield and Scott Casey. Big body slam, Mansfield on Lee Cole. Bang! All of his 229 pounds down on Cole. Manheimer starts the count. Mansfield back into that reverse chin lock. He's working on him. As Lane told you earlier, that is a very draining hold on these wrestlers. You just can't stay in it long, or ultimately, it drains too much strength. You'll lose the match. Mansfield, at this point, almost coasted, working on Lee Cole. Mansfield's a tough one, Larry. He is an honest-to-goodness tough wrestler.
Very, very tough. And you know the thing that makes him tough is that he uses those ropes real well. He's quick. He can get up the second rope, come right back down as quick as everyone I've seen. He takes advantage of everything. He doesn't miss a move of any type. He's got every advantage. He molds it around, takes it into his advantage. You watch right now. He's taken over right from the start. He's controlled this match. Like I said, he's standing in the ring. He's directing traffic, and old Lee Cole out there, he's sitting there. He's going the way that old Eddie tells him to go.
It's right now all legal with Eddie, but as you saw, he has no aversion to the hair takedown. Any way he can win. Mansfield believes in it. Dropped all the way off the second rope with the elbow onto the Adam's apple of Lee Cole, and it's got to take its toll. Cole, bottom foot over the bottom rope. No, a foot over the bottom rope. Both of his feet are on the bottom, near as I can tell, but I bet at this point he doesn't know. Flying mare, there he is, back into that reverse chin lock. Mansfield working on Lee Cole. Lee's in trouble early on in the match. He's been in trouble since the very, very outset of this match. The crowd hates to see Mansfield win. This crowd just hates to see Eddy Mansfield in the driver's seat, Larry.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I think the crowd love to hate Eddy Mansfield. But you know, Eddie out there right now, I think he could beat Lee Cole anytime he wanted. Right now, again, Lee Cole came out, but Eddie's just going to bide his time. He knows where he's at. He's been in that same position a million times. He's an old veteran of wrestling. He's been in that position. He's going to sit there and play possum a little bit. Let old Lee Cole think he's got a little bit of something on him. And then when the time's right, he's going to reverse it. He come right up, back up with a reverse chin lock. Lee Cole has already had the life taken out of him. He looks like he's in the driver's seat. Watch old Eddie. He's sitting there arguing with the referee. Look at that. See, he's playing possum. Now he's back in position. Look at that knee lift. Boy, he got him right in the eye. Look at this. You're going to get him right off the darn rope. Watch that. Boy, he's going tough. It's just a question of time. It's not a question of if, question of when. He's going to take old Lee Cole. Look at that. Oh, what a clothesline. That is his favorite move. Anytime he hits that, I don't think it's going to be long now. He used that clothesline. He comes off that second rope. It's got to be all over right now. That's another great win for Eddy Mansfield.
Fast Eddy Mansfield. You hear the boos out of this crowd here. Like him or hate him, the man is tough. Win any way he can. Yeah, he'll do that. Does it on a weekly basis. They're yelling, Casey, Casey, Casey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back with more Southwest Championship Wrestling and the excitement in just a moment.
Eddy Mansfield and Mr. Texas in the ring. Mansfield starts on Mr. Texas, whips him across the ring, chops him. Standing down at ringside, a slam, full body slam. Mansfield with a leg drop on Mr. Texas. Boy, it looked like Scotty to me, I got to tell you.
Well, Tiger Conway brought out Mr. Texas. Offhand, I don't know. Body looks slightly familiar, but it's a tough one to call at this point.
A forearm lift. Mr. Texas on Mansfield slams Fast Eddy into the turnbuckle. Whips him off. Flying mare. Picks him up by the hair of the head. Mansfield with a chop to the Adam's apple and a chokehold on the as yet unidentified Mr. Texas. Chase him into the corner. Exchanging fists. Mansfield, a full body slam from Mr. Texas on a fast Eddy Mansfield. Up by the hair of the head. Forearm lift. Slams him into the ropes. And closes in, bounces him off into the middle of the ring.
Well, Gene, I can tell you that Mr. Texas is an accomplished wrestler. This is not a neophyte. This man's been around the horn, and he knows his way around that square circle very well, and this could very well be it right now.
Full elbow on a Mansfield. Mansfield manages to kick out. 5 to the stomach of Mr. Texas. A headbutt from from Eddy Mansfield. There's a chop right to the Adam's apple. And now he's using his choppers, using his teeth on the head of Mr. Texas. 5 to the head. Fast Eddy Mansfield, I've got to tell you, the man is an excellent athlete. You may not like to hear that all over this country, but it is the truth. Eddy Mansfield is an excellent athlete. Mr. Texas whips him in and gets the toe of Mansfield's wrestling boot for his trouble. Closes in, picks him up by the head cover, swings and misses. An atomic drop. Now off comes the top, and there's Scott Casey on Eddy Mansfield. Pounded on his head bone, something fierce. Ed no doubt feeling like he'd been hit with a sack of doorknobs. Scott Casey got arms on him. He looked like his legs stuck to a shirt sleeve. And he's working on Eddy Mansfield. Meanwhile, around the ring, Ivan Putski, Tiger Conway Jr., and Manny Fernandez making sure Brother Mansfield stays in the ring. A slam into the turnbuckle. But back to what I was saying, I got to tell you, Eddy Mansfield is not only an excellent athlete, the man has a mean streak a mile wide. Out comes Doug Summers, Larry Lane, and Tank Patton to hustle him back off to the shower. Juan Reynoso, the referee, says Casey wins. Casey's not satisfied with the win. He wants some of the man. He wants part of it. Scott Casey, the crowd wants him to have part of it. Mansfield not a crowd favorite. Scott Casey is hot. He wants him. Mansfield hustled by some of his friends off to the shower. Ladies and gentlemen, back with television.
Describe the action of tonight's exciting program, and this ought to be a stem winder. Are you kidding me? Across the ring, it is red if you have color. Red and white with a blue bandana. Eddy Mansfield with the stars on his tights. And Doug Summers in this tag team event against Relampago Leon and the everybody's favorite, Tiger Conway Jr. Tiger's also the American Brass Knucks champ. And I got to tell you, we'll put the hurt on you. But then so get into these four men. Mansfield, not what you would call a crowd favorite, particularly after he shared Scott Casey last week. Mansfield's tough, though. Let me say that right now. Whatever you think of Ed, there's one thing you got to give the man. He is an outstanding athlete. He is as quick as a cat, and he's got a mean streak as wide as the Mississippi. Mr. Whoa, already we start. The American Brass Knucks champ and Mansfield. Ed says, wait a minute, I just going to fight you with my mouth for a minute. Better watch him, Tiger. He's a bad one. Mansfield across the ring, a flying mare. That mare almost flew out of this place. Ed says, wait a minute, wait. King's X. Holding his sacroiliac. Third man in the ring, Eric Banheimer, is counting. Ed is trying to get back in. He has a count of 20, but not the inclination, it seems. Mansfield and Tiger Conway Jr. Side headlock, Mansfield on Conway. Into the ropes, Tiger slings him across. Mansfield down with him. Tiger gets out of the way, Mansfield again. Flying mare, oh, flying mare. Tiger makes that mare look like she got wings. Mansfield hot. The crowd loves it. Not sure I don't. But I got to be objective with this. Doug Summers into the ring. He wanted some of Tiger Conway. He thinks. And perhaps he does. Time will tell. The count goes on from Banheimer. Mansfield back into the ring. Tags in Doug Summers. Tiger Conway says, come on. Tiger going to show him the toughness of his head in a minute. He'll give him an old headbutt. And he's like running into a bowling ball. First thing he does is sink Tiger on the cheek. There's an elbow to the cheek. That's legal. Elbow drop. That's legal. And 5 to the chin, and that's not legal. Tiger says, you know, come on. There's an elbow. That's all right. There's an elbow. Exchanging elbows. Now, I got to tell you something about exchanging knuckles with the American Brass Knucks champs. Number one way for that to end. Summers hits the mat. Up over Conway. Grabs him. Body slams. Tiger Conway Jr. gets kicked off. Conway grabs him. Tags in his partner Mansfield into the ring, and now the bodies fly. Relampago Leon on Doug Summers. Got him in an arm bar. Wrist lock. Summers cures that with an eye rake. bangs him into the far corner. I'm not sure what Relampago hit. Obviously it was hard. Now they both work on young Relampago Leon. Mansfield hits him and Relampago strikes back. Summers working on Leon. I don't know what he did. I couldn't see it from my vantage point, but it must have been effective. Going to try for a suplex. He got it. 1, 2. Leon kicks out. Mansfield in. He's coming in over the top. Flies into the back of Leon. Relampago tries to fight back. Mansfield working on Relampago Leon, chops him in the Adam's apple. Relampago in enemy territory right now. Here comes Tiger Jr. Across the ring trying to get a hold of Summers. While Mansfield is occupied, they're going to continue to work on Relampago. I imagine Leon is thinking, please don't get over and help me anymore, partner. It hurts too bad. Out of the ring, but it's under the top rope. Now Leon has a count of 20 to get back in. Mansfield struts like a peacock. Crowd yells and boos. And Leon wonders where he is. Oh, let's see, 2. Maybe a pin, but Summers got in on it. Mansfield with the side breaker. On Leon, an elbow drop. Watch him make. Misses. He's going to punch him and misses. Into the knee of Doug Summers with Relampago Leon. Mansfield tries to cut off his escape route. Fails to do so. It was legal. Tiger Conway's in. Knocking daylights out of both Summers and Mansfield. Leon working on him. The tag was legal. Mansfield, brother Eric Benheimer, not aware of that. 1, 2. A kick out for Summers into the side headlock on Leon. Across the ring. Leon gets the short end of it back up. Who's got who? There's a hip toss. Now there's a legal tag the referee saw. And Tiger Conway Jr. is into the act. Doug Summers feels the left hand of Tiger Jr. Body slam, you can hear all the way downtown. Summers says, oh, get the chiropractor. Mansfield says, no, I'm having so much fun over here, I believe I'll just stay here. Believe I'll call Mom and see if I can stay out here another 30 minutes. Oh, the crowd on Mansfield's back. And he doesn't help with anybody reacting. He can't help it, he's got to yell back. All right, they're going to meet on the pitcher's mound now. Little conference. Mansfield says, you're doing good, boy, stay in there. Got all the faith in you. Have some more fun with Tiger Jr. Summers and Conway. End up with Tiger in their corner. They like it that way. And they're working on him, the both of them. Mansfield with a chokehold on Conway. I mean, the boy's eyes were bugging. And now Summers working on Tiger Conway Jr. He's a tough man. An excellent athlete. 2 of them are on him. Not necessarily playing by the rules. And Tiger is a little groggy at the moment. Tremendous body slam. Summers onto Conway Jr. Now Mansfield will come in. And they both go to work on him. Made the mistake of hitting him on the head. Now that was an error. Mansfield in trouble. Conway bouncing his head back. Banging him.
Mansfield says no. Leave me alone. A headbutt knocks him into sometime next week. Summers tags in. And Douglas going a little slow against Tiger Conway Jr. Southwest Championship Wrestling. Absolutely the most exciting wrestling anywhere in the world. Headbutt from Tiger. Sling him into the corner. And Leon lands right in his lap. Count of 2. Summers manages to kick out across the ring. A flying tackle. He tags in his partner Mansfield. Leon catches Mansfield, knocks him silly, misses, almost jumps out of the parking lot. And didn't do himself a whole lot of good. Mansfield with that elbow drop. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Mansfield and Summers over Tiger Conway Jr. and Relampago Leon. Leon injured on the top rope. Southwest Championship Wrestling, and we've only begun. Back with more excitement in just a moment after these messages.
Match. Wahoo McDaniels and Ivan Putski, who will be tangling with the world champion Funk Brothers very shortly against Tank Patton and Eddy Mansfield, the Continental Lover. We are set for action. Remember, coming soon are the Funk Brothers. The world's tag team champions will be coming right here to the Southwest Championship Wrestling on television. Also, oh, and look at Putski rip into the Continental Lover. I don't think Putski likes lovers.
No, I don't think so. I always say he's the one that men love and women fear. That's my story on him. I don't know for sure. But if it wasn't for that bleached hair in the mouth, I think he'd be out of a job. This man, he's built like a hunk of granite.
Do you think that Tank Patton re-injured that hand over in Houston when the Giant jumped on it and broke that cast he had on?
Well, if it did, it's a miracle, I'll tell you, because that Giant weighs nearly 500 pounds, so whether you got a cast on or not, he's going to do you some damage. I want to apologize to people out there for what I did, but I just couldn't stand it anymore. I just couldn't see Tully picking on 2 people like that and not getting what was coming to him. But now you got one of the all-time greats, Wahoo McDaniel, and he won't back up from anybody.
Certainly the Super Chief is a fitting nickname for Wahoo McDaniels because he is just that. Great football star, great high school, college, All-American, All-Pro, great athlete all his career, and certainly All-Pro in professional wrestling. As he backs the Continental Lover, the mere threat of it backs the Continental Lover out of there.
Chief cocks that right arm for that big chop. Tell you what. Whoa, did you hear that? I mean, he's going to blister his hide one way or the other. I don't know what Tully said, but he wasn't talking about Sunday school. I mean, Eddie. Ivan, Wahoo are going to back up from anybody.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're having a great action-packed match right here on television. Southwest Championship Wrestling, television's most exciting hour. Tell your friends about it to tune us in. There's a tag. And the man with the big gun, the big left gun that's wrapped in that cash, you might say, Tank Patton in there against the granite chin of Ivan Putski. Body of the mighty Pollock. Oh, and look at him rip into Tank Patton.
Right hand blows.
Peels him off those rope, and Tank Patton is the 300-pound Tank Patton, shaken up by the Polish power man, Ivan Putski, into that chop, and whoa, and he rips him across the bugle. Oh, couldn't happen to a nicer guy. As Wahoo McDaniel, Wahoo not happy, decks Eddy to Mansfield across the way. And whoops, and I believe he hit him with it. Was that cast?
It must have been. It wasn't a normal blow, wouldn't have taken the Chief down that easy. It had to be that cast. I tell you what, I felt that cast. I think just about every guy on Southwest Championship Wrestling's felt it. If you notice, when people start yelling for Wahoo, they feel like he's in a little trouble. And the man hears these people and he loves them. That's what keeps him going.
The people, Wahoo, Wahoo, Wahoo. And Wahoo responds as man whoops and he catches all over, hanging on the one leg. He catches Patton on the way in, chopping him, but Patton drops the Super Chief, who rolls and whoa! And here goes Ivan the Terrible, ripping into Tank Patton. The man that's made a whoops. He hit Putski with that cast.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can stop these two guys here is that cast. Now Mansfield, he's going to use everything but the kitchen sink to soften these guys up, and he'll go to no ends to beat these guys. I mean, punches, pounding, kicking, slamming. Whoa, a backdrop. I mean, anything, body.
Look at Putski flip him off. He pushed shot. How much power does it? Oh, and that cast down on the back. Oh! Super Chief. And look at the. You're seeing four of the best in there right now, all at once.
How many 270-pound men you don't jump up and kick somebody in the face like that, Joe? That is just impressive.
There's a tag. It's the Lover in as Patton holds him. Wahoo in trouble as the Continental Lover and Tank Patton. And he rips in with that cast. And a back suplex by Wahoo, shaken up, but he's trying to get to his opponent, and Mansfield is down. We have about a minute left in the 10-minute time limit. About 3 minutes left. As Ivan Putski pounds Tank Patton. What a match here on Southwest Championship Wrestling. Pandemonium. You're seeing it all right here. Four great wrestling stars bombing away.
See right there, Joe, from our vantage point, that he definitely hit him with that cast. Definitely hit him, and that'll.
They're working and getting the referee turned away, so it gives Patton time to work with that cast.
One catches the referee's attention, and the other one beats on him. Doesn't matter where he hits him. I think he's asking if he wants to submit. But that Pollock doesn't know the word quit.
I agree with you. I don't think Ivan Putski had quit on anything. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out. Ripping into both of them. Both men ripping into each other. Bombs away as Wahoo chops Tank Patton out of the ring. Mansfield out of the ring. Pandemonium. Wild and woolly. He has a 20 count as they're trying to get rope. Pandemonium breaking loose here on Southwest Championship Wrestling. And there's the bell. We're out of time. The 10-minute time limit has expired. We'll be back.
And across the ring, his full opponent, if you would, for the match, the Continental Lover, Fast Eddy Mansfield from Tampa, Florida. 232, Ed tells me his weight is. Eddie, I'll tell you what,
As Ed loves to say, don't let this pretty face fool you. In all seriousness, Ed is an unbelievable athlete, but he does have a mean streak a mile wide to wit, what you just saw. Side suplex. Mansfield goes immediately after Tejano through the ropes, down to the floor. Mansfield says, well, I want to go get a shower and maybe go get us something to eat. I'm going to try to get this over with. There's a side breaker. Mansfield working on young El Tejano. Tampico was never like this. Eddy Mansfield, 2 count already on Tejano. And he's not even slowing down, working him over, 2 count. Tejano in the grasp of the Continental Lover. Going to be an atomic drop. No, it's a suplex. Reverse suplex, vertical suplex. Mansfield on Tejano. He misses the drop with the elbow. Up immediately. Sometimes that'll put you out of commission, but not Mansfield. This man is quick as a panther. He's tough. Crowd can't stand him. Crowd cannot stand him, and he got a mean streak. I got to tell you that right now. Played pro ball 3.5 years, Eddie did. Natural athlete, and on top of that, he stays in shape. And right now, Tejano, and he having a slap off, a headbutt. Mansfield on Tejano through the ropes, down onto the ring. Oh, back across the ring apron. Got to get your attention. El Tejano trying to find out what day it is and when he does, where he is. We're at Northtown Event Centers on Blanco Road in San Antonio. Meanwhile, a clothesline, Mansfield on Tejano. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Boy, that quick. Eddy Mansfield makes short work of El Tejano. Hey, don't forget our wrestling magazine, Southwood Championship Wrestling. It's $12.50 for a full year, $7.50 for 6 months. Right, P.O. Box 705 in Boerne, Texas. Back in just a moment to Southwest Championship Wrestling. And the third one, have a shot at Mr. Putski. No good. As you can see, the guys wringing their fists. And applause from this appreciative crowd at Southwest Championship Wrestling. Into the ring now with Ivan Putski. The Continental Lover. Eddy Mansfield. Ooh, looks like this one's underway. Yeah. Shot to the Adam's apple. Mansfield right away, working on Putski's Adam's apple with a thumb. Now working on it with a sleeve off that wrestling uniform. Eric Mannheimer, the third man in the ring, counting. Mansfield using the thumb on Putski and the Adam's apple off the second rope. Crashing down on Putski's back. Working him over, using the thumb on the Adam's apple one more time. Eddy Mansfield on Ivan Putski. Mansfield from Tampa, Florida. Hair of the head. Had a notion about the turnbuckle. Putski has got a bull neck on him, but he just bowed that neck and just slapped 5 for Mansfield. There's 5 to the chops for the Continental Lover. The crowd starting to chant. Ivan, Ivan, Ivan. Mannheimer continues to count. Putski more than some upset. Mansfield slips through the ropes. And Putski wants little brother Mansfield at this point. Eddy Mansfield weighing in at 229 tonight. Has a shot at Putski's Adam's apple. He continues to work on the throat with that thumb. He's taking the point of his thumb, going directly on the Adam's apple, into the back, off the rope. Working on Putski's Adam's apple. Obviously not legal. Mannheimer counts him off. Another jab to the Adam's apple. Taking his toll on Ivan Putski. There's the thumb in the throat again. Putski, Mansfield against the turnbuckle. And he does slap him. Big old red marks all over Mansfield. As you can imagine, a man with that strength slaps you. Mansfield circling the ring. Putski talking to Mannheimer. Grabs him. Putski with hand on Eddy Mansfield's head. Tries to pull him in. Mansfield continues to work on the Adam's apple. Eddy Mansfield, outweighed by Putski. A right to the jaw from Ivan Putski, Polish power. A man to be respected in the ring. He'll get his dander up, and they've got it up. Eddy Mansfield looking for a way to come back in. Telling the ref to watch that fist. I feel like he's being hit with a sack of doorknobs. Mansfield, a little apprehensive about crawling back in the ring with Putski. The Continental Lover. Down to the floor, off the ring apron. You can hear the jeers from the crowd. Putski wants him to come in and wrestle. Mansfield's thinking about it. He almost walked into another fist from Putski. Eric Mannheimer counting on Mansfield. A Tampa, Florida wrestler. Now, Putski lets him in. Having decided if he doesn't back off, Mansfield won't return to the ring. Now he's in there. Mansfield trying to lure Putski into the corner. Nothing doing, says Putski. Mansfield has that thumb tape. First time I noticed that tonight. And he does walk into a circle saw. Mannheimer down. Bam! Into the turnbuckle for Eddy Mansfield. The wrestling shoe. Mannheimer calling for the bell. Well, it's over. Maybe over officially, but not so far as Ivan Putski is concerned. Got a little worried of that tape thumb to his Adam's apple. Well, you can see the decision for yourself. The winner, the Continental Lover, Eddy Mansfield. The decision not a popular one.